Rabbit Shown Me Work by Mary Barnes, way back in 2013, and then again just a few months ago, and then going to the exhibition. But it's only just now that I had an emotional response. So I don't know what that was about. And the contradiction is in me saying, you know, a pure response from children or young people or people who've never seen her work before. I couldn't do that, but I've really felt the benefit of looking at her work tonight. Because perhaps it's such an informal, in a way, setting that there's no sort of strange invisible barrier that you're at an opening and the people that are there, it's quite, not precious, but it's special. But this seemed more, it's going to sound daft, the way that maybe Mary Barnes would like it to be, that they're propped up against the wall. I've done them, and now you're looking at them. But that's me being fanciful again. I've been accused of that before. But so that's what I felt tonight.
The emotion that was depicted was really quite striking. I mean, I give you the example of the feet. You know, those feet were broken and twisted, and you know, so there was pain there, but there was also something rebirth. There was the water to wash and cleanse, and those feet, you know, would be walked on again.
I think I just said I felt it easier responding visually than using words or the written word to react to Mary's work. But I think the main thing from looking at a number of the paintings, and I agree with, I think it was you, Liz, said you saw them in the exhibition in Glasgow but got more out of them tonight. I've been here before and seen them, but actually I got much more out of looking at them doing that exercise than I have before, and I think it was just a bit of the energy that was going on in the room as well, and everybody was involved in that sort of way. The thing that you can't help, I suppose, but take out of the paintings is that there's that maelstrom of chaos and colour until you get to those religious images that begin to come out of it, and you kind of wonder, I don't know a huge amount about Mary Barnes' past, but you do wonder if that's something about her finding that strength or that truth inside her, or that need for something to hold on to, because those are the only images within the paintings. Apart from there's a few sort of window type symbols, different places, but it's mainly that really simple crucifixion that, and we know that, you know, she was a very religious woman later on in her life, but it's really clear, I think, looking at the paintings.
Brilliant.
I was just picking up on your
I was
idea
about to talk
of the
me.
washing the feet. Obviously, that's back to back to washing.
That's the religious thing,
Absolutely, washing Jesus's feet, and it was Mary Magdalene, wasn't it? That was so. Just going back to all the, you know, the cleansing, and you know, there's so much biblical allegory in there as well. It's so rich if you start to unpick it. You know, with the tiny little details, and it obviously means salvation and peace for, you know, that comfort.
What a message, or. Well, I'm thinking, and alongside what you were saying, Mum, about if she might have quite enjoyed this kind of impromptu, you know, quick kind of response, rather than maybe the more kind of academic lead-in that would come, that has its place, but this kind of, especially with people who like tonight, who might not have encountered our work, it was important to have that kind of, you know, gut reaction. And so the time limit was quite helpful in that regard.
So really a total contrast to the Glasgow exhibition discussion beforehand.
Yeah, so I think it was a good prototype, wee pilot of what it could be, this project.
First time I've seen Mary Barnes' artwork, and I've never even looked online to see what it was like, because I'd rather be coming here blind.
Yeah.
So again, I go from emotion. I'll start with the emotion rather than the thought. So the emotion for me is almost like a sense of belonging. Like she's kind of pulled me here, or pulled us all here to react to what she's offered. So it's almost like, and by me looking at the artwork, and I think that it's amazing artwork. When you talked about healing earlier on, I've got a sense of healing because I've just experienced that artwork and this surroundings. That's made me a little bit better tonight. Do you know what I mean? So that there's a healing in there just by looking and being involved and being around this artwork and this surrounding. So thank you for that. So that's what I'd like to say.